Introducing the old Sony Xperia Z5 Premium dual 4K smartphone. This beast of a phone was first showcased during CES in 2015, but is still the top tier smartphone Sony has to offer today. The buttons on the rounded sides give a nice big bump while holding the phone. And on the other side, a storage for your dual SIM with the inclusion of an SD slot for up to 200 gigabytes. On the bottom of the device, we have the micro USB with quick charge 2.0 and a lanyard slot. You know, in case you want to be that guy. On the top, good old 3.5mm headphone jack, and while I've heard others say it should be on the bottom of the device, I'm a big fan of having my headphones stick up, mainly because of the convenience while using headphones and having my phone in my pocket. With great power comes great responsibility, or in this case, pixels. Inside we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 64-bit Octa-core processor, 3GB of RAM, 3430 mAh battery. Oh, and did I mention it's water resistant? The version I have here is chrome. However, it's also like a mirror, which in most cases will definitely cause fingerprint issues. So we covered it up with a dbrand skin. Sony was kind enough to include a 23 megapixel shooter with a 0.03 second autofocus and a single pulse LED flash. And for all of your video playback needs, we have a 4K display. In fact, it's the world's first smartphone to have a 4K display with a 4K camera. The display is 5.5 inches with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 and a huge pixel density of 806 ppi. As for the software, the Z5 is running Android 5.1 Lollipop, but what I love most about this phone is the design. I'm a big fan of how block-like the phone is. While some might discourage the thickness, I would have to say it fits just fine in my hand. One of the major issues I have is the buttons on the side. Right below the fingerprint sensor, which also houses the power button, we have the volume control and camera control. In my opinion, these buttons should have been placed directly above and below the fingerprint sensor. But overall, this phone is great. Beefy specs, a great 4K display, great camera. Big shout out to Dom.Tech for being kind enough to lend me the Sony Z5 Premium.